Hello, I'm doing things a little bit differently this time because I've got quite a lot to show you here. But as everyone will recognise my voice, it's Couture Cathy Vintage Crafts, Catherine at Romans and your disabled influencer. So as you can see, we're doing another Soul Analyse package or Analyse, whichever way you want to do it. I've just done the Keep It Going and the Best Is Yet to Come video for the jewellery bracelet and necklace set. But I wanted to do this one this way around first because they've come up with a nice new product. I did give a hint in the last video and I said it's nothing Pandora inspired, it's completely different. But everybody is loving the paperclip chains. So what they've done is the paperclip bracelets, but then they've added something a little bit special that you can then choose from after. So as we can see, everything comes all gift boxed and gift wrapped. So bear with me 1 minute. Yeah, I had to just open the lid a bit because as you can see, the lid was quite firm down. So I needed to just put the lid at a tilt. As I gave a bit of a hint, it's not the Pandora inspired type thing. It's completely different. What they've done is created the paperclip chain bracelet, but with something a little bit special that you can then change around to how you want it to be. So, ta-da! As you can see here, not only can you get just the paperclip chain on its own, which is great in itself because everyone seems to be loving this, but they've created the link slightly smaller. So, let's move to the side. You can then pick your own charms. Now, these are just some of the charms that they do. I've done mine based on what I'm into, which is my witchcraft and card pulling and gemstones and everything. So this girl's got to have the moon. So the moon is the first one. Then your hand for your hammer's hand for your protection, because we all need a bit of protection. I then also paste the feather there, because that's to remember loved ones that are no longer with us. And then the affirmation jewellery with Soul Analyse anyway is all about the padlocks. So they've added their own little padlock there with strong on it. I think there is a couple of more that are available. You'll have to go on to the links. What I'll try and do is that when I do post all of this together and link them all in, as soon as you go through, you should be able to see the rest of them. I do know, I think it was the feather one. I think they're down to the last one. But as I said, this was a soft release. They didn't realise how quick it was going to become popular. And everybody, like myself, sort of jumped on it and grabbed it. But as I said, these charms, I mean, look at the attention to detail there. Isn't that lovely with the little patterning as well? Again, all the jewellery is stainless steel anti-tarnish. And they all come with a 2-year guarantee. Any problems, you've only got a message and Jasper or Barney will help you with the messages. I'm just doing these a bit of a close-up, and then what I'll do is pause and pop them all on the bracelet for you. And then there's the feather. It's just a little tiny feather. You've got to remember they do the feathering as well. I have got that. So the feathering is there. And obviously I've got to keep I Am Enough ring. These rings there, they seem to be going quite well at the moment. So let me just grab the bracelet back again just to show you. So it all comes all wrapped all neatly for you. Just bear with me a moment. Right, there you go. So with the bracelet, there is standard small lengths for those who are slightly smaller, if you're buying it for a teenager, but it does come with like the 2-inch extender. I tend to sort of push it about there, and then if you're lame you can go a bit longer, but it is really, really pretty. And the links are slightly thinner than normal, just to allow the clips to then clip on. And then you can put the clips how you see fit. So I'm going to pause the video and pop all the charms on for you. Look at that beauty. There you go. I've just added them on. So I've done those two a little bit closer together and a little bit further away. And I think, really, I'm quite happy with just the ones I've got on there. But you see how good it looks with all the little charms. And to be honest, they're that shiny and good. You wouldn't think it was stainless steel either. It would pass for silver. But look at that, isn't that beautiful? So I'm very, very chuffed with that. They went on very easily. It was just a simple little clip. And obviously because these little links are quite thin, they just slip on beautifully there. So if I just go through it gently all the way around. That's the strong padlock one. I think the hammer's hand's got to be my favourite at the moment. Hammer's hand, then followed by the moon, and then the other two. But no. So I'm just going to pop it on my wrist so you can have a look. So there we go. So you've got your padlock, you've got your hammer's hand, you've got the feather, and then you've got a little moonie. As you can see, I've only gone in about 2 or 3 links on there. So I'd say my wrist is about 7 and a bit inches. So just slightly over. It used to be 7 inches, but obviously over the years, after you've had kids, we all put on a bit, don't we? So, but yeah, so I'd say it's about 7.2 or 3 maybe. But there you go. But so even the extender, that will easily, if I was to put that on the very end of the extender, it'd go over my hand completely. So there you go, and it sits beautifully. The hammer's hand is great, you've got to admit, that is the best one out of all of them. Absolutely brilliant. So there you go. So as always, I will make sure I try and link as much as I can. But I know the minute if you click onto the link for the bracelets anyway, it'll take you straight to their page, straight to their shop, and you'll see everything. For those who do like to get cheeky bargains, you are better off coming in the lives. Not only is it a nice safe space for everyone to chat and we all just get on, it's quite a great community in there, but they do some really good, cool sales that sometimes sends Jasper galloping out the room very quickly because he's like, no. But yeah, it's they're pretty good. But you've got to remember, as soon as the live's over, everything will revert back to the original price. But even if you do pay the original price, it's still well worth the money. There was a lady that was in the live, and she said that she'd bought a piece right from the very beginning when they did their business. And, you know, it was still going on, and they've been going, what, 9 years. So if that ain't a good review, I don't know what is. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.